Good morning, welcome to my channel, and today we will be making a very simple dish, but the ingredients are kind of intimidating because there's a lot, but actually a lot of these ingredients is in your kitchen. I am making elk curry. So actually this recipe you could use chicken, beef, but in this moment we're making the elk meat on our curry. And so let's start. I already warm up the skillet here and just have it like in medium heat. And well, I use the coconut oil, so it's not as processed as the other kind of oil. And now coconut oil is really readily available in any grocery store, and the place that I get it from is Sam's Club because they're cheaper than the regular grocery store. I put more, it's about 2 tablespoons of coconut milk here because coconut oil. I put 2 tablespoons of coconut oil because I do saute all the spices here, the garlic, the onion, and the ginger. And I also saute the potato and the carrots on the oil, so that what the purpose there is so that your carrots or your potatoes wouldn't be mushy. Kind of seal the outside of it. Okay, first, I like ginger. I put a heaping 1/2 cup of ginger. I like ginger, and ginger makes this curry really taste. It adds to the flavor of your curry. So let's put the ginger. And you just saute the ginger. Make sure we extract the flavor from that ginger. So you give it a few minutes by itself there. So, and you just dice the ginger like this. And by the way, I forgot to tell you, I am making this for my daughter's co-worker at Sinclair. So shout out to all of you there, and please check my channel, Wilma and Ed. You will find how to make this curry that I'm going to cook for you today, so you could cook it for yourself. There, you just probably give it like a minute or 2 so that we really get that ginger flavor on our curry. Okay, we'll be right back. Now we'll add the ginger. I also have a whole bowl of garlic. I'm sorry, and then you just brown that garlic. Again, we want to extract all that flavor. Okay, we'll let the garlic cook again for a little bit, maybe about 2 minutes, and we'll be right back. Then we'll add the onions.
How much onions?
Onion is 1 medium-sized onion. One thing about cooking with coconut oil, it really gives flavor to what you're cooking to, good flavor. And then not only that, makes your house smells good when you're cooking. Okay, we'll let it cook until it's translucent. Okay, our onions is getting translucent now, as you could see. Then we'll add the bouillon. That's 1 cube of beef bouillon. So you just incorporate that in your spices there. I put that first so that everything in our curry will absorb all that flavor that we have in here. And then next is our curry powder. And there's a tablespoon and a half of curry powder. And I'll taste it later. And if it needs more, then I add a little bit more to your taste. But here I started with 1.5. Okay, so smells good. Now, as I said, we'll put our potatoes on our and these potatoes. There's 3 small size, 4 small size potatoes. And then at this time, I turn my heat a little bit between low and medium heat. Then I put my carrots.
And how much carrots you got there?
And carrots is 1 cup. I use baby carrots here because that's what I have. So it's up to you. And then, as I said, I turn the heat down. And we'll let this cook. We'll let the potato cook.
So you're done adding ingredients until the potatoes are cooked down?
No, I'll add halfway. I'll add the rest of this stuff here. After I put the water. Right now, I'm just sauteing this potato in the coconut oil.
I see.
Before I put the water, I kind of saute the potato and the carrots so that it don't get mushy when we put the rest of the ingredients. And then we'll put the lid and we'll be right back.
Okay, what's going on now?
Okay, the carrots and the potatoes are sauteed enough. We'll add water now. 2 cups of, this is really from what I did because the elk is kind of tough. So I pressure cook put the elk steak or roast in the pressure cooker. And then this is the broth from the pressure cooker. So now we'll let it cook for 20 minutes to cook the potato. Here we got this liquid boiling. We'll add the meat. This is already tenderized and cooked in a pressure cooker, but we want this meat to absorb all this flavoring in our soup. And then we'll add the 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. This is what I really use to season this. I just add a little bit of salt when I taste it. And this is my main flavoring in this thing is the mushroom seasoning. I always have mushroom seasoning in all my, and that is a tablespoon of mushroom seasoning. And then a couple of bay leaves and 1 star anise. And then of course our pepper is 1 teaspoon of pepper. And then we'll taste it later, see if it needs more salt, then we'll add more salt. But let's let it cook now and let the meat absorb all that flavor. I always forget when we're videoing and I stir the food too much. So okay, we'll be right back. Well, the only thing we got left now is the red bell pepper. We'll put that later because I want my red bell pepper be crunchy. And then we'll have our coconut milk. This is 1 cup of coconut milk. And then I put 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to make the soup a little bit sticky. You'll see it, the consistency that we want on this curry. Okay, let's put the lid on. Let it cook. Okay, we got 5 minutes left for the potatoes to get done. So we'll put our red bell pepper. This bell pepper really gives it flavor too. It smells so good. There. Potatoes are almost getting there.
Okay. Looks good.
Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, let's check our potato. Oh, it's getting dry. So let's add 1 more cup of the broth. There. Let me check our potato. Yeah, it's getting there. We'll get it. It's another 6 minutes, so. Okay, then we'll put the coconut milk. Okay. Okay, now we'll put the final ingredients, and that's our coconut milk with cornstarch. So let me just. Okay, and let's just stir. And then we'll taste this so we could see if we have to add salt. So far, I just put that fish sauce in it. So we'll see if we don't need to add salt in it. We don't want it to get too salty. I don't think we have to add any more salt to it. So if you guys have salty taste, you could just add salt later for you.
Need to cook it some more now or what?
Yeah. Okay, we'll let it simmer for probably 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're done.
Okay.
Okay, our elk curry should be done.
Elk curry, huh?
Elk curry, that's exotic. It looks good. Look at that. This is the right consistency that you want. Yeah. Okay, it's ready to be served. Okay, now we'll put our elk curry in the silver pan because my daughter is going to be taking this for their potluck. Let me scrape the rest of it. Guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you like this video and you haven't subscribed to our channel, please push the subscribe button and of course the notification bell so every time I have a new upload, you will be notified. Bye! See you in my next video!